was scared some crazy was going to show up to the gun show, just start shooting up the place. But then I was like, wait a second, no one would be stupid enough to even try that because everyone here has a gun. Maybe there'd be no more mass shootings if everyone had a... I have to get the out of Florida right now. What did I just say?
While highlighting the sheer absurdity of our country's gun cult worshippers, a heckler with a, let's say, interesting job confronted comedian Gianmarco Soresi.
I was a Bernie Sanders fan. And my dad, you say womp womp? What is the nonprofit?
So I'm the Indiana State Representative for the National Rifle Association.
I don't actually know like anything about guns. I could not tell you the difference. I couldn't tell you the difference between an AR-15 or an M16 or an AK-47, because that's your LGBTQIA+. You know? Good for you, but keep it away from children, please.
Brilliant joke from Soresi. Now, if you thought having a gun lobby stooge who collects his paychecks directly from the profits generated by our country's gun violence epidemic and cultist obsession with deadly weapons, just wait until you hear what his friend does for a living.
What do you do for work?
I'm an Indiana state legislator.
Okay. I don't know enough about politics to give a about that. I mean, I don't know if Indianapolis is changing the national conversation at all.
You couldn't script out a more accurate encapsulation of American politics than a Republican state representative chumming it up with an NRA lobbyist at a comedy show. This is exactly the type of corruption that is not only normalized but incentivized to continue happening. While ideologically motivated to a degree, lobbying always comes down to making a financial investment and expected a return greater than that initial investment. And in the NRA's case, the group bribes politicians to weaken gun ownership laws and manufacturing regulations, plus to spread pro-gun propaganda with the sole intention of boosting profits and securing their business model for the future, all at the expense of our lives.
All my views on the table. I'm a trans ally, of course. Not applause from everybody, I'll tell you that right now.
Culture war issues work hand in hand with legalized bribery as they provide convenient distractions and targets to divert your anger toward the state of the country instead of the real enemies of the American public. Ultra wealthy capital owners and corporations.
No, I don't think it's comedy's job to convince people of anything. I think it's just our job to show you that you're full of shit. That's all I can do. I can just point to where it is, and it's up to you to take care of it if you want to or not. I have Indianapolis's whole government here at this table. You know, don't worry about trans people. Worry about fixing your small. That's the worst small I've ever seen in my entire life.
Republicans will always prey on any and every marginalized group they can find because the hate and vitriol resonate with their base of support, and it's so much easier to push bogus narratives and make issues out of nothing instead of actually governing and working to craft legislation that would improve the day-to-day lives of the average American. We have to keep up the fight because all of us deserve better from our country, but it's an uphill battle with people like this out there.
You know, people are always accusing Trump supporters of being violent or racist, but we're here at this Trump rally, and I just don't see it.
And no gun-free zones.
Wait, so more guns?
Yep. Can't fight fire with water. You gotta fight fire with fire.
You can't fight fire with water?
Yeah. Depends on what's in the fire.
They specifically do fight fire with water.
Yeah.
The wokeism in the United States with these people that are going around saying if a kid says they're a dog or cat in school, that's good.
You think that'll stop mass shootings?
I think it's a start in a way. All that stuff.
Has that happened? People said they're dogs and cats in schools?
Oh yeah, in Illinois. Oh yeah, that's going on. They put litter boxes out for them in the schools.
I think that's not true, actually. Those are not true.
I think it is true, and I think if you did your reporting, you would find out it's true.
There's perhaps no better example to show how culture war issues muddy the waters and distract people from the real roots of gun violence and mass shootings. Ease of access to guns and an overabundance of firearms. It's really that simple. But over the years, the NRA and other firearm advocacy groups, through our politicians, have tricked the public into detaching the gun industry's profit motive from the uptick in gun violence.
School district has been hit with rumors saying that students who identify as cats are allowed to use litter boxes in the restroom. This is what you were talking about. The superintendent said it got so bad she had to send letters to students and parents on Monday. The rumor that our schools have litter boxes in the restrooms to accommodate individuals who are self-identifying as animals, this is simply and emphatically not true.
According to them. But I'm telling you, I hear from other people that go to the schools and stuff.
People point out there are 120.5 guns per 100 people in the United States. Why isn't it the safest country on earth?
I believe because the school systems are destroyed in this country now, and the behavior habits in this country has changed radically in my lifetime.
Okay, but the number of guns doesn't have to do with the incidence of gun violence.
I don't believe so at all. I don't believe it.
It just happens to be that the country with the most guns has the most gun violence.
Yeah.
Even when thrown a layup like this, the gun cult still doesn't recognize they're living in a completely different reality.
Bazooka, though? Should everyday Americans have a bazooka?
Founding fathers would have liked to have bazookas.
Founding fathers also owned slaves and didn't let women vote, right?
Well, times have changed.
All right. Times have changed. So should there be an amendment on the Second Amendment because times are changing? There's so many.
I doubt that's ever going to happen.
Would you be in favor of it though?
No.
If it saved children's lives?
No.
Even if it saved children's lives?
Because that's not going to be the answer.
But if it did, statistically save children's lives, should we have more gun control?
No.